Hello friends, I hate to do a voiceover from future Bailey on 2 videos in a row, but to take a peek behind the curtain, I filmed this video and last week's video on the same day because I was not going to have time to film this week, if I can speak, and so I, for some reason, messed up our outro, which should be fade to black, not cut to black. So I promise we are not updating our outro. My dogs just started going crazy again because people are traveling and I got frazzled. So please know our outro has not changed. Enjoy the video, it's a good one. And I will pass it over to Past Bailey. Hello, Movie Mavens. Welcome back to the B Movies channel. My name is Bailey, and I put the B in movies, and I don't know what my bangs are doing. Okay, we're just gonna roll with it, everyone. Happy December. We made it. It's so crazy to me, that we are already in December. I mentioned this in the last video, but we're just a few weeks away from the 1-year anniversary of the bmovies blog starting, which is bonkers. This year has been good, it's been bad, there's so much going on in the world, so I hope everyone is doing okay, and I think we're all trying our best, and that's all we can ask for, and I'm recording this video a week in advance, so God only knows what else has happened in the world. So, to kick us off, I have a big announcement. So, Elliot and I have already been scheming for like next year's editorial calendar, video ideas, segment ideas. And so something that we will be starting in January that Elliot will be leading is a B Movies book club. So over on her Instagram, reading.with.red, which is a bookstagram, and on the B Movies channel Instagram, she's going to be posting about it. She is going to be picking the books. She is going to be doing everything. And I'm really excited because I just want to make sure that y'all know that Elliot is just as much part of it as I am, even though I'm the one on camera. And so I'm really excited, and we will be announcing things soon. We should be starting next month in January. So just keep your eyes peeled on our feed. Make sure you're following Elliot, reading.with.red. Make sure you're following me at Lisa_Frankenstein_. And just look out for that announcement. And we're really excited. So we have a bit of a jam-packed episode today. I'm very excited. We are going to be talking about Alex Bale's short film. I teased that last week. We are back with another special feature on a horror analog series that is really captivating and really interesting. And we have another one next week that I'm also excited about. And of course, as always, we have our blog roundup, our Bite-Size Sunday teaser, our deep dives. So let's hop to it. So to start off with our blog roundup, on Monday, spotlight on David Fincher. Love David Fincher. Zodiac is one of my favorite movies. I think he's a wonderful director. I think a lot of his stylistic choices are really interesting, like how a lot of the blood is CGI'd in Zodiac, and I'm definitely a practical effects girl, but I just think there's something really interesting about making those stylistic choices. And for me, David Fincher is another director where it's very obvious you're watching a David Fincher film. On Tuesday, and we'll talk about this a little bit in a second, the highly anticipated and awaited piece of content that no one asked for but was excited about when I decided I was going to do this. The Fast and Furious piece has gone live this week. If you haven't read it, it is extremely unhinged. If you have read it, you can vouch that it's unhinged. I watched every movie in the Fast and Furious franchise, including Hobbs and Shaw, for the first time. I had only seen Tokyo Drift. I might have seen the first one or two in pieces, but the only one that I remembered in full was Tokyo Drift. And boy howdy was it, for lack of a better term, a wild ride. And the piece has all of my thoughts in real time. They're only edited for clarity. So please read it. It's one of my favorite things I've done for the B Movies blog this year, and just thank you all for giving me the support to think that this was something that I could do and that you would enjoy. On Wednesday, we did a piece on our buddy Tim's podcast, Horror Flicks and Guitar Picks. Please check that out. Please subscribe to his podcast, listen to his podcast. All of the information is in the piece, and I will link that piece below as well so that you have all the information in one place. On Thursday, we talked about the holiday products I'm looking forward to. We may have actually talked about that today. So there was a date switch. And I'm recording this. If I click off to double check, the video will pause. So today we either talked about the holiday products I'm looking forward to or my holiday watch list, which is we brought Stream Queen out of retirement for this watch list because we didn't know where the strikes were going to stand. And so hopefully we will be resuming Stream Queen in 2024. For those who don't know, Stream Queen is a series I started even back at Hyperreal where I go through streamers and I talk about the best horror movies, and there's usually a dishonorable mention. But we brought Stream Queen out for the best offerings of Christmas because I already had the best offerings of Halloween. And so it is just my full watch list. And yes, hand to God, these watch lists that I curate, I truly watch all of these things. It does mean, do I start a couple weeks in September to start my watch list for Halloween? Yes. Do I start at the end of November for my... Yes. But this is all hand to God. I watch these every single year. And I truly watch the Powerpuff Girls Christmas special, 'Twas the Fight Before Christmas, and the first SpongeBob SquarePants Christmas special, Christmas Who, every single Christmas Eve and have since I was like 10 or 11. And I'm 31. So, whichever ones we do, whichever order they came out in, because there was a little bit of an order shakeup, they both came out this week. So just to recap, you got David Fincher, you got the Fast and Furious Peach, which you should definitely check out if you haven't. Piece on Horror Flicks and Guitar Pick, shout out to Tim. The holiday products that I'm looking forward to this year, and my holiday watch list. So, today we're going to do deep dives on my holiday products watch list, and we're going to touch a little bit on my Christmas watch list, and then we're going to do a special features on a new horror series called Rapid Eyes that I'm definitely keeping my eyes on because it is really interesting so far. So let's go ahead and dive into the holiday products I'm looking forward to. So I lied. We need to do Bite Size Sunday. Where am I? Y'all, it's the holiday craze has already started. I'm already holo crazed. Woo! So Bite Size Sunday. Ay, ay, ay. So Bite Size Sunday, for those who are new, it is an Instagram exclusive review. It lives over on our B Movies channel Instagram, which is just at B Movies channel, same as our YouTube. And it's my reviews on content where I kind of want to talk about it, but I don't quite have enough to say for a full piece. And we give the teaser. The video comes out, our videos come out Friday, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we give the hint for the following Bite Size Sunday. So teaser on Friday, and then whatever we're going to do comes out that Sunday. So for today's Bite Size Sunday, I have a good one to start off the holiday season. Why don't you warm yourself up by the fire? Oh, and don't mind that hidden movie in the background. I think if you know, you know. My only hint will be this just came out last year. So, start thinking what it could be. I'm really excited to talk about this because I was going to talk about this last year, but it didn't wind up happening. So I am excited to talk about this. So, now, Bailey, goodness gracious, now let's start our deep dives. So, holiday products for this year, I'm actually really excited about a lot of these. I have actually tried some of these already. And the good news is the two that I have tried, big thumbs ups. Big thumbs up on 2 of them. The other ones I've not tried yet, but big thumbs up on 2. So if you've read the piece, or if you read our one in the fall, I have started making pieces where I write about the products that I'm most looking forward to for that particular time of the year. So like for fall, there was a lot more because it's fall and Halloween. So for Christmas for me, like obviously like I like Christmas. Wrong side, you're mirrored. I like Christmas, but not as much as Halloween. So Christmas for me, it's more about the treaty things as opposed to like the products. So it's a little bit shorter, but basically I turn to there are so many great accounts to follow. Like Marky Devo is a big one for me. I'll link his stuff below because he was a big help with the fall piece as well. His account, definitely follow him. I don't know him, this is not sponsored, but he is so on top of everything. There are so many good Instagram accounts that get some early intel or some early insider information. Highly recommend following them because that's how I shape my list, are based on these accounts, based on um like I follow some of like Bluebell and things like that. I follow some of these accounts, so I keep my eyes peeled for when new products come out. And so I have categorized things by brand / by theme because this year it's the 20th anniversary of Elf, and also the Grinch is a big thing this year. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but like in decor, in products, the Grinch is just, oh my goodness. Oopsies. The Grinch is a big trend this year, and I would be curious to know what y'all think because I don't think it's an anniversary. And it's the cartoon, which is, I mean, I like the Jim Carrey Grinch. I know. But the cartoon is my jam because, I mean, you have Boris Karloff voicing, like not voicing, narrating. Well, he's voicing the Grinch, but, like Boris Karloff is involved, and it's just, you can't beat that cartoon. But it's just the cartoon. So if anyone knows, because I don't think it's a big anniversary, but I might be wrong. So if anyone knows, put in the comments below why the Grinch is so trendy this year. But everything else is by brand. And so to kick us off, we have a lot of elf-themed products. Like, because it's the 20th anniversary, so many. And this does not even include, these are just food products. Revolution has done an elf makeup line. There have been a lot of clothes that I've seen at major retailers, but these are just the products. So to start off, Brock's is doing a lot, which makes sense because as a candy company and with Buddy the Elf being so childlike and, like candy being a part of the biggest food groups for elves, Elf is doing elf candy canes. They're doing swirly twirly gumdrops after the swirly twirly gumdrop forest. They're doing mellow cream candy cane forest candies. A ton of stuff. I've not tried these yet. I've seen them. I've seen them. I'm in Texas. I've seen them at Target and Walmart both. I've also seen Mrs. Butterworth has a sugar cookie pancake mix. I've seen that and the syrup. There's also syrup. Seen both of those. They're not, they don't seem to be regional. They don't seem to be store specific. So just check out your local grocery store. Keebler's also doing gingerbread elf fudge stripe cookies, which I love a good fudge stripe, man. And then this is the product I've tried, which are the Goldfish Grams limited edition elf maple syrup grams. Holy cow, are they good. They taste like maple syrup pancake Teddy Grams. And I would run, not walk to these because I think these are going to be similar to the Apple Orchard Sour Patch Kids that were so good in the fall. But in the entire season that they were out, I got 2 bags because they sold out like crazy. So I would definitely, if you want to try these things, especially the Goldfish because they're good, and they only cost like $2 to $3 a bag, walk, don't run. Or run, don't walk. Sorry. Whew. I'm just trying to keep y'all from getting them. But run, don't walk. They're delicious. So next up on the list, it's Grinch themed. To be quite honest, it's International Delight is the big brand here. But they are doing the Grinch Peppermint Mocha Creamer. I believe they're also doing the sugar cookie again this year. The sugar cookie came out last year. And the Peppermint Mocha, I believe they had as well. I don't remember if it was fully Grinch themed. But they're doing iced coffee. They're doing iced peppermint mocha coffee that's Grinch themed this year. And I'm really excited. I've been trying to get my hands on that. Because here's the thing. With my anxiety, should I drink iced caffeinated drinks? Absolutely not. Do I anyway? I absolutely do. I try to limit it because my anxiety with iced caffeinated drinks will go from 0 to 90 real quick. But I really want to try this because things like this, since they're so sugary and it's not like just straight espresso, I tend to do better with. So I will keep you posted if I can find it. So in the world of Nestle Toll House, we have Santa's cookie dough. It's just their regular pre-cut cookies. Haven't tried them yet. They look good. They seem to just have kind of like sprinkles and chocolate chips, just like some candy elements in there. They look really good. You know, you can't really go wrong with Nestle Toll House cookie dough. Next up, we have Betty Crocker. I really want to try this Santa Stacker Complete Pancake Kit because they look like little trees. And here's the thing. Can I talk about the structural integrity? And have I had, outside of 1 year when my brother-in-law and I built a gingerbread house, one of the first years he was ever in our family, have I had little to no success with any sort of structural thing like this? Yes. Do I still keep trying it? Yes. So I want to try, give me some like elf, Christmas tree realness pancakes. Still want to try them. And I bet that they would be really good with the Mrs. Butterworth syrup. They are also doing a festive frosted sugar cookie kit. Now this one is interesting because I can't exactly find what it is. And by that I mean, I can't tell if the cookies are already baked, if it's cookie dough, or if it's just decoration. So I will keep you posted because I'm having issues finding out what the heck this thing actually is. But it's it's called the Festive Frosted Sugar Cookie Kit. I believe it is some sort of decorating kit, but I will keep you posted. So cereals, we have Gingerbread Toast Crunch and the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer cereal. We talked about this in my fall video. I love collecting the boxes. It's Call Me a Marketing Nerd and a Pop Culture Nerd. I will answer to either. But I really am interested to try the Gingerbread Toast Crunch. And I think that they might even be good in a Rice Krispie, like a homemade Rice Krispie type situation. But again, we'll keep you posted on those. Bluebell, I'm from Texas. Vanilla Bluebell has been at many a birthday party or just, a late night treat at a slumber party. Their Christmas cookies ice cream is returning. I think I've tried it, but I know that I had issues getting it last year. And I can't remember because for those who don't know, I had a bit of a holiday shakeup where I was supposed to be staying in Cleburne, did not go well, had to cut out a family member. So I can't quite remember if I tried it. I think I have. And from what I remember, it's very tasty and it seems to be very popular. And they're also doing their peppermint bark, which I know I have not tried. And I am a peppermint bark girly. Give me one of my biggest weaknesses at the holiday season are those Ghirardelli peppermint bark, but like the ones that are like the bars, like the chocolate bars, the dark chocolate ones, like all day, every day. For Pillsbury, they're doing a Funfetti Elf on the Shelf hot cocoa cookie mix, which I've also tried. My sister found a box for me and sent it to me. Shout out to my sister. They're delicious. They are really fudgy, chocolatey cookies with mini marshmallows and sprinkles in them, but it's not too much. Like the marshmallows and the sprinkles are sparse. It's maybe like a couple a cookie. and I really enjoyed them. So I can give that one 2 thumbs up, as well as the goldfish. I don't think this one will sell out as fast as the goldfish. So if you have to choose between one, I would grab the goldfish first, because I think that they will sell out faster. And then lastly, we have Duncan Hines. They have a Dolly Parton sugar cookie mix. Listen, I buy all of the. I've tried all but the cornbread Dolly Parton cake mixes and things. I have the boxes. Tried the frosting. The frosting is so good. I will say I've eaten the frosting like by itself. It's delicious. So I'm sure her sugar cookie mix is great. All the ones that I've tried have been fabulous. And then I'm skeptical of this last one. But on the other hand, I do kind of get it because I love kettle corn. But Smart Food is doing a marshmallow hot cocoa popcorn, and I am intrigued because, again, I do love kettle corn. So I do like, not as big on caramel corn, but I do like kettle corn. So I can kind of see the thought process. So I would try it. Definitely cynical, but I would try. Again, we all know I'm a sucker for a gimmick, so I will try it. But those are the big things I'm looking forward to this holiday season. If there's anything you're looking forward to, drop it in the comments. Those are just the big things that I found. I know that, I believe it was General Mills. On their Instagram, they have a full slider of like the 21 things they're doing, and they're doing like hot cocoa cinnamon rolls and some crazy stuff. It's either General Mills or Pillsbury. And so I would just search, just look out there, just Google and see what is coming out for winter/Christmas, because there's always going to be stuff that I miss. These are just my recommendations, but definitely feel free to give it a Googs and see what's out there. So I just want to touch on my holiday watch list because I know it's massive. And again, we all know I am a beast when it comes to content intake and binging content. But just there's something on this watch list for everyone, because that's just how my brain works. I like all types of content. I mean, obviously not, as a disclaimer as always, nothing offensive, nothing bad, but from a boyfriend for Christmas to Krampus, there should be something on this watch list for everybody. From, Dev Takes a Holiday, the holiday special episode of Daria. There's SpongeBob, there's Powerpuff Girls, there's all of the other reindeer. So even if you have kids and you need like a family movie, there are a lot of cartoon animated specials on here that are more than appropriate for the kiddos. If you're a horror movie fan, you have Krampus, you have Mother Krampus, which is a Dollar Tree movie that'll be on the Dollar Tree list that will be coming out Christmas Day, because somehow I scheduled the Dollar Tree horror movie piece to come out on Christmas Day, but it's also extremely on brand. But yeah, there should be something on there for everybody, for whatever mood you're in. If you're feeling something cheesy, there's stuff like Holiday in Handcuffs, A Boyfriend for Christmas, Christmas Cupid. Little more cynical, you have Happiest Season. But yeah, so check that out. And hopefully we are planning on bringing back Stream Queen in 2024, but it will depend on SAG-AFTRA. I know that the strike is not fully over, just because they have to vote on the contract. So depending on how that vote goes will determine whether or not Stream Queen comes back, because we don't want to promote any streamers until that is resolved, because they deserve fair wages and protection from AI. So now it is time for everyone's favorite new segment, that this is only the second time that we're doing it, special features. And if you missed the last one, special features is a new segment where if there's something I want to talk about that we haven't written about yet, or we might not write about, or if I'm just honestly trying to figure out an approach to it, we're going to talk about it. And it's just a way to also get content out faster, so that way, if there is a series like the one I'm going to tell you about, it's ongoing, you can keep up with it a little bit easier. And all of our like ARG and analog horror series will also kind of fall under special features now. So you can just look forward to this segment. And if we don't have any, or like if for some reason our deep dive is going to be really long, then I'll let you know up top. So today's special feature is about this horror analog series that's been brought to my attention called Rapid Eyes. And I will link the channel below. Be sure to subscribe. We are subscribed. It's so a man opens his computer to find a mysterious game. And the longer he plays, it seems as though there may be a forgotten connection. And the videos are shot from like a let's play or playthrough POV, where it's just a computer screen with the game. I'd compare the graphics. They're really well done. I don't want to undercut the graphics. It's like similar kind of like to Minecraft, probably a little more evolved than Minecraft. They aren't super complex, but the art style is excellent. And throughout the videos that we have so far, you're accompanied by Radio, who I love, who's a little radio. And as you continue your quest throughout the game, you find cryptic notes. He's traveling from place to place through a portal. And as the videos progress, it becomes clear that this isn't just some random game that has appeared on his computer. And we do have a narrator throughout, except for in certain parts of the story, but the gentleman's POV that we're seeing, he is narrating as well. And throughout the videos, we're shown demos as well, where even more of the story is shared. And there's some really vital information shared within these demos. Additionally, Radio and our antagonist, Red Eyes, they seem to be a little bit more omnipotent than we initially thought, the more that they speak and the more that we get to know them. And I'm in love with this series. It reminds me a lot, and again, when I give comparisons, I'm not, please everyone know, or like if the Rapid Eyes channel sees this, please know I never mean like it's a ripoff. It's just, when I love content like this, I'll compare it to something else that I really admire, just to give y'all an idea of the content. And so it reminds me a lot of Petscop. And it's really shaping up to be a wonderful video game-based narrative horror series. It's extremely well done. I really can't wait to see the rest of the mystery unfold. The last upload was 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I do believe we will be getting more soon. And the end of the last video, that's the most recent video, oh buddy, are things seemingly about to take a big turn, and I think we're about to be hit with some big reveals. So please subscribe to the Rapid Eyes channel. Please share, like, turn on all notifications. That goes for our channel as well. Make sure you have all on, because personalized for some reason, or the other ones, it just won't notify you. So that has been special features. So just to do a quick recap. This week over on the B Movies blog, you have David Fincher, the highly anticipated Fast and Furious. It's so unhinged. The Horror Flicks and Guitar Picks podcast. Definitely subscribe. Check it out. Support Tim. We have the holiday products I'm looking forward to, and Stream Queen returns for my holiday watch list. So now we have a best of Christmas watch list to accompany the Halloween watch list. Bite Size Sunday, only on Instagram. Usually posted between 8 and 10 a.m. Sunday morning, which I know is a weird time, but it's just like when I'm usually like eating breakfast or like getting up. So be sure to subscribe to the B Movies Instagram, just at B Movies channel, like our YouTube. I will link the pieces we talked about today below. Oh, hi, hello. We're not done here. We're not done here. We gotta talk about Alex Bale's short film. I don't know. Y'all, the holidays, I don't know. We're gonna go on I need to like get theme music or something for like Bailey's Soapbox. I don't know about y'all, but like I wrote about this on my personal blog, and you can find it on my personal blog. I'm not gonna link it here. But the holidays always kind of make me sad, kind of put me in a funk a little bit, and like I'm simultaneously excited, but I'm also sad, and so sometimes it just turns my brain into mush. And so I don't know if anyone else feels like that. I feel like that. It's okay. Like I'm not. Again, we're not gonna go. I'm the dead mom girl. I know that. But I don't know about y'all, but the holidays, there's just a weird juxtaposition for me where like I have all these big traditions and I go to several places in and around where I live, but I'm still kind of sad. And I mean, it's not like, hey, I feel like it sounds, I was like, girl, that's seasonal depression. Like, yes, not that. It's just like the holidays, I don't know. Just the older that you get, it's like the whimsy dies a little bit. So if anybody else feels like that, let me know. So anyway, I'm off my soapbox. Let's talk about Alex Bale's short film really quick. So what the heck is going on, which was cleverly teased on the marquee in Don't Feed the Muse 3, which like I didn't realize it was a short film. I just thought it was to break up the Lynchian and like Little Shop of Horrors. I just thought it was to break up the monotony there. But um after to give you a quick synopsis, after a fall that leaves him with a hit to the head, John becomes sentient and realizes he's a character in a sitcom. And I think it's really fun. I think it has that darkly funny Alex Bale spin on it. To me, it's, and again, I love, you know me, I freaking love the Adult Swim infomercials. Like, there are, just to kind of tease it now, Elliot and I have like 2 to 3 pieces just about Adult Swim in general. And I think we will probably even have to have separate videos, or like it will be one big video. And to me, very much in that vein of Adult Swim infomercials. Definitely check it out. I will link it below. I will link the Rapid Eyes channel below. Again, subscribe to both of their channels, please, 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 because they both channels are excellent. Alex Bale, I've talked about this, wonderful. Think he's definitely going to be. Let's say it with me, like put the little bouncing ball at the bottom of the screen. The future of horror is YouTube. So definitely subscribe to the Rapid Eyes channel. Subscribe to Alex's channel. Alex, if you think I'm some crazy girl that keeps tagging you, I'm sorry. I just want to give you credit where credit is due, and I just want to make sure that I link all of your stuff appropriately. So if you're like, why is B Movies tagging me again? I'm so sorry. I promise this is the last time until you do something else. So I'll link everything below. I will link the holiday products piece below, Fast and Furious piece below, and the holiday watch list below. Be sure to subscribe to us on Instagram, like I said earlier. Just be at Me Movies channel, same as our YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to me at Lisa_Frankenstein_. Be sure to subscribe to Elliot at reading.with.red, and look to your feed and start looking forward to the announcement about the B Movies book club that Elliot is going to run. Super excited to see how that turns out. And I know she's already been planning and that she's excited. So yeah, I think that is going to do it for this video. And so with that, all that's left to do is cut to black.